So
Dang.
they were in the dustbin during those years. But then 2001 9/11 happened, and then George Bush came in, and the whole shit just flipped. So what we are seeing right now from Donald Trump saying Pakistan is, fleecing us, stabbing us in the back, to a U-turn. This has happened three times in history before. This is the
Wow.
fourth time this is happening.
It wasn't expected by Trump, though.
Uh, Honestly, yeah, well, nobody expected what came. If anybody turns, so today everybody looks back and says that, okay, India made this mistake, China made this mistake, Russia made this mistake. Everybody, kind of is going back and doing that. Japan made this mistake, South Korea made this mistake with Trump.
Mhm.
Nobody expected him to behave the way he did,
Right.
right? So what he did is very simple. He refixed his strategic outlook not from a geopolitical perspective,
Right.
but from a personality centric perspective. In the sense, he said, okay, here are the challenges, I will deal with them my own way, I don't need your guidance. So he basically threw out all the people who knew stuff and who've been building and working for stuff for years. He just threw them out. And
Mhm.
he said, I'm going to go at it from a different approach. Now, you can criticize that or whatever, but that's the approach. And what he did was he upended the international order, which was kind of there.
Yeah.
So he didn't just go after India. He went after South Korea. He went after Japan. He went after Australia.
Mhm.
These are your signed allies.
And Canada. Yeah.
Canada,
All of them.
Europe.
All of them.
So India is no surprise.
Yeah.
And you can see all of them kind of starting to rebel now.
Yeah.
The Japanese lost their prime minister. The South Koreans are saying, oh, we promised you $350 billion. Yeah, that's a loan.
Yeah.
We're not giving it to you.
No, no. It's an investment, they say. A loan.
Loan.
Hmm.
They very clearly said loan.
Yeah.
So there is that, pushback, because see, he appended a certain system, a certain conversation that was going on. So now people are asking this question that, listen, okay, if your president can come and do this, now if we sign a deal with you today, what if the next president comes and appends it again?
Yeah.
Things don't work like that. So then that becomes a challenge. And that's where you're seeing him being more frustrated about pretty much everything. I mean, banning movies,
Yeah.
that was funny. I mean,
Who banned a
100% tariff.
movie?
He put 100% tariffs on movies that are not made in America. I was like, wow, okay, you just killed your own theaters, because foreign films get shown in your theaters and the theaters earn money. People are going to switch to OTTs and sit and watch it at home. So you killed one industry in America. That's
Yeah.
just,
Is like with India and Trump. I mean, we remember Modi and Trump, they got along good, right? They there was no signs of you know, a turning point to where Trump would do what he did. Now, as far as it goes in India, what was the mindset as far as Trump 1.0 to Trump 2.0, as far as Trump with Modi and Trump? What do you
let me
think the
just say
mind?
this. Let me just say this. The Trump 1.0 wasn't easy as well. There were a lot of these tariff issues during that time as well.
Mhm.
He did something really funny. So he basically called out Pakistan, this, that, and everything. And then 3 months later, 4 months later, he had Imran Khan, the then prime minister, sitting in the White House after that.
Mhm.
So he did that at that time as well. But it
Right.
wasn't as this thing. And see, one thing that India doesn't like is anybody interfering in any of its regional issues,
Right.
right? So India, Pakistan, we'll mediate. No.
Right.
So when India, China went up, people said we'll mediate. We said no.
Mhm.
We'll deal with it ourselves. We don't come into your fields and start mediating.
Right.
You want us our help for something? If we want your help for something, we'll call you and say, listen, we need your help for this.
Yeah.
You want a help in a certain matter? Call us up, tell us we need your help, we'll sincerely do it. So we've been passing messages between Russia and Ukraine for now good 3 years.
Oh wow.
Conversations has been happening at the back end for the past 3 years.
Oh wow.
There's a huge lot of discussions that take place. You think the Russians are not aware that we are selling oil to Ukraine?
Right. Right.
I mean, so there's that whole thing. So, which is This only can be settled out if there are conversations at the back end.
Yeah.
These things don't really happen in the public domain because it creates a lot of fervor, and it derails any progress that you're trying to make.
Yeah.
So for India, it was not easy in the first term. It wasn't easy with Biden as well. And there was a feeling, okay, this guy might not do the leftist crap that the Biden administration would do, but he would create challenges as far as status.
Right.
That's what I had also said, that, yeah, and I still do, by the way, maintain that I support him for his activities against Soros and that entire gang
Mhm.
and what he's done with USAID and shit
Yeah.
and the LGBTQ, because those guys were dangerous. That
Yeah.
was a woke thing that he threw out, and I'm grateful to him for that.
Yeah.
But I know that he will create challenges for me because at the end of it, strategically, see, if you look at India, it's actually a growing power. So
Mhm.
any big power in the world would want to say, who's this growing power? Let me just kind of take
Real.
him towards me. Now, when
Mhm.
this power turns around and says, listen, I don't want to come towards you. I don't want to go to anybody.
Yeah.
I want to chart my own way and figure out my own path.
Mhm.
That makes the bigger powers in the world nervous. What's this guy trying to do?
Yeah.
It's perfectly natural what is happening. There's nothing wrong with it. And then they try and influence decisions here and there. So they put pressure on you. That's exactly what we see happening. So yeah, people would have expected a little better. I don't deny that fact. We thought he won't be um, as vocal about certain sensitivities in India.
Yeah.
I guess we were wrong about that. Or But that's something that everybody got wrong.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
That's
nobody got it right,
including the people who voted for him.
including the people in America. So, everybody's kind of surprised by that.
Mhm.
And I can see certain people of his administration who are surprised by that. People like Elon Musk, people like Vivek, who literally saw what was coming and he backed off.
Yeah.
He realized he's going to lose a lot of mileage for his future. So he kind of just stepped back and said, okay, I'm going to support but stand this one out.
Yeah. Pretty much. Yeah.
Right. And so a lot of people misread his signals initially. And then by the time it came to the inauguration, people started realizing, okay, there's something wrong here.
Yeah. There's something really wrong here.
Yeah. So India, I think one never expected him to talk about Pakistan and getting interfered. And especially, see, you look at JD Vance's statement on the 9th of May. He says, we have nothing to do with the India Pakistan thing.
Mm,
We don't want them to fight, but we have no stakes in it.
right.
Now, from that, over 12, 14 hours where JD Vance is calling India and saying, oh, Pakistan is going to attack you. Oh, please stop. Pakistan is going to attack you. And then when Mr. Modi told him, and that's on record now, that let them attack.
Yeah.
I'm going to have them for breakfast.
Yeah. That's kind of
And
what
that's
happened.
the night where everything broke. When they attacked, nothing came through.
Right.
Nothing, not one thing came through. And
Yeah.
when
No,
we hit, we broke their backs.
yeah.
So it's the same thing, and we expected a little better understanding of the strategic situation, which wasn't there. That
Yeah.
has disappointed a lot of people.